Hi, everyone. I'm Leslie Blackwell, the Director of Public Affairs at the Better Business Bureau, serving Central Virginia. And joining me today is Michael Siewers, who is the Vice President of Sears Lumber and Millwork. Nice to have you, Michael. Good to see you.
Great to see you, Leslie.
So now we're going to start this new series on family-owned businesses. And you are probably one of the oldest family-owned businesses in the Central Virginia area. Tell us a little bit about Siewers.
Well, Siewers, it is a family business, like you said. We were founded in 1884 by my great-grandfather, Richard Siewers. He came over from Germany, and he came over as a builder and an architect. And so he was doing both of those things. He's built things in Richmond, homes and businesses. Some of the businesses he built, he has the two buildings right near the Lee Monument, which used to be the Martin Agency. He built both of those, and then some homes throughout the Fan. One notable home is the Bishop's house, that's hooked onto the Cathedral of the Sacred Heart. So he did that, and then along the way, somehow, in his free time, I guess, decided he wanted to have a lumber yard. So he opened up a lumber yard. It was down on Belvedere. There's a 7-Eleven there now, right near the Ethel Corporation and where VCU is. And we were started there in 1884. They delivered lumber with horse and buggy. And then we got moved out of there in the 70s when the expressway came through. Mm-hmm. And through eminent domain, we moved right out near the Diamond and the Greyhound bus station, where we've been since. One neat aspect about our history, I think, is when my great-grandfather died, his wife, for many years, I actually ran the business. So here you have a woman business owner back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and then she passed it on to her two sons, my grandfather and great uncle.
And so, how many family members are still involved in your business?
Right now, I'm the fourth generation, and there's 3 of us in the fourth generation. My cousin John, my 2 brothers, Freddie and Richie. Both of our fathers are sort of still involved. They're supposed to be retired, but they do come in. Before COVID, they were coming in to check on us almost daily. COVID has changed that a little bit, so they're staying away. And then I have a nephew in the 5th generation that's working at our sales counter. So
it's still going strong. Let me ask you, Michael, are there any family values that you've found that have kind of been passed along from generation to generation? Do you feel that? Are there values?
Yeah, it's very interesting because obviously I didn't know my great-grandfather, but he founded the business on, his motto was the golden rule, which Jesus said, do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. And we still practice that today. And that's something that I think has been remarkable, that you have something that's, 140 years old, and obviously longer than that when going back through the Bible, but it's still present today. And not that we think about it every day, but it's ingrained in us. I think it's ingrained in each of us. Our employees, I think, even though they might not be able to produce it as the golden rule or say it's the golden rule, they know it. And we do try to help every customer. I always tell people, I say, if someone is bothering you, you pretend that your mom's best friend. And how would you help your mom's best friend? You're going to do everything you can to help that customer because you're not going to let mom down. So,
yeah. Well, I can attest, Michael. I know several of your family members, and I know you, and really, without a doubt, one of the finest families, and in our state, really. It's a wonderful company and wonderful people running it. Before I let you go, tell us about your accreditation with the Better Business Bureau. You're a longtime member. I think it's over 30 years now that you've been accredited with BBB. Why would you advise other businesses to become accredited?
Well, I think going back to the golden rule, it's business ethics. And we can try to promote that, but it's hard to do. But when people come into your store and see the Better Business logo, it means a lot. I think they feel safe and secure coming into your business. They know you're going to stand up for what is right and do the right thing ethically. And I think it's a huge thing what the Better Business Bureau does. And they're there too to resolve any disputes. I know many years ago
Yes.
we had a negative comment, and they were there to help, and we resolved it because we need to hear those negative comments in order to improve.
That's
And
right.
the Better Business Bureau was there to help get with that customer and sort of help us resolve that. So
Well, it's great to have you today, and thank you for sharing your family history. It's
certainly.
fascinating, and and in these times you don't see that happening too often.
Well, thank you. Thank
You
you.
know. Thanks so much for your time, Michael.
Thank you, Leslie. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.